Hey, Bubba. Hey, girl. I want to talk a little bit today about something I call circling the wagon. And maybe you can relate, maybe you can't, but in the world of grief, I think grief makes it more intensified. So, my husband and I refer to circling the wagon is when something happens and you just can't stop thinking about it. And it could be a project. For me, oftentimes, as I rehearse something somebody said or something that I said, and I have this extreme need to understand and put meaning to everything. And guess what? There is not always a great deal of meaning to sometimes what people say. So first, as a person who is grieving the loss of a child, I feel like I have kind of like a little scarlet letter on my shirt anyways, because I represent something that people are afraid of, losing someone. And so I give props to anyone who will approach and just try to have conversation, especially if they're asking how I'm doing, what my plans are, etc. So lots of props for anybody who will try to talk to someone who is grieving, especially from suicide grief. It's a tough one. Nobody knows what to say or do. And so my circling the wagon had become more intense, especially with the New Year flipping. I don't like the New Year calendar flipping. It represents a little bit further away from Reed was alive, and so it's hard. I can acknowledge that I'm doing way better than I was last year. Kind of fell into what I call a foxhole, and I really was sitting quietly and isolating and not really asking for help. So I started to go to counseling, and that has helped me with just some gentle coping skills as I wander through my grief and learn how to accept sadness and joy in my life together. And so when I circle the wagon now, I do what my counselor has shared with me. I name it to tame it. And you're like, what does that even mean? Well, if I know that I am rehearsing a conversation that I'm seeking for meaning and understanding that I'm not ever going to have, I just say, that was a frustrating conversation because I feel like I was being asked to put my grief aside, and that's not fair to me. I need to continue grieving. So you say it out loud. It takes a little bit of power away from your thoughts, and perhaps you can move on to a new, fresh, and happier thought, something with joy. Anyways, I thought I would share today, and I wish you all a happy new year. Till next time.